Hey guys, now you can follow me on Facebook. Just go to facebook.com/UltraMaximusReviews.
Oh, hey, look, it's the Scarecrow from Wizard of Oz. Wrong Scarecrow.
You suck.
If he only had a brain.
Ultra Maximus back with another 31 horror toys in 31 days! And today we got a retro review where we're going to rewind it all the way back to 1996 with the Legends of the Dark Knight Twister Strike Scarecrow by Kenner. Now, I remember when this figure set first came out in '96. I was in love with it. I had actually bought this figure from the Comic Carnival on the south side of Indianapolis, and I had it in the box for years. Unfortunately, it had gotten lost in a move, and I was able to find this guy at my local flea market, the Emporium 31 here on the south side of Indianapolis, and I think I paid like $4 for him. Unfortunately, he didn't have his little lightning sickle thing here, and I found that on eBay for $2 and went ahead and ordered it, so I was able to complete the whole figure set, which is awesome. And as you can tell, this is really well detailed. It doesn't have too much as far as articulation. This line was kind of the premium series figure set that was when Kenner was trying to compete with McFarlane Toys back in the day. And to be honest, I think they did a damn good job. Because much like the McFarlane toys, it was fantastic in the detail, not too much as far as articulation goes, but I mean, it's a pretty durable figure, and I think it's held up better than some of those old McFarlane toys. So he had a couple different play gimmicks. One, as far as articulation goes, his arms move up and down like this. They don't move back and forth, which is unfortunate. His legs kick up and down, and that's it. And then his head does move back and forth like this. And then you were supposed to be able to, and I don't think this one does it anymore, but you're supposed to like spin him around, and then he could spin all the way around and attack like that. But it doesn't really do that anymore. I don't know, I didn't really open the original one, which is a bit unfortunate. The sickle is kind of a rubbery material, whereas the rest of the other figures kind of a more durable, rubbery plastic. The other cool thing about this guy, if I can get my phone out here, he's got light piping, which typically you see like with a Transformer, but it's pretty cool that he's got it, and he looks pretty darn evil when it's glowing, which is very nice, very cool. I love that, very horrific. Yeah, I mean, this thing is just a really cool looking Scarecrow figure. He's kind of goofy to get to stand right. There you go. Once you get him balanced, he's really, really good to go. So taking a closer look at the figure itself, this thing is sculpted beautifully. I love the 2x4s coming up out of his shoulders. I like how they're different types of plastic. It just looks totally different there. All the sculpting around his face looks good. He's got that kind of 90s douchebag beard, which is funny. Love the hat, love the light piping on it. The fact he's got the tattered rags around his arms there, on the upper arms, on the straw body, looks really cool. We get a little bit of paint detail on the back there with his straps on his belts there, which is kind of nice. It's pretty basic as far as the colors go, but there are a lot of Scarecrow-y type colors. I would say my biggest thing on this, I would have liked to seen the little band around the hat, add a little paint on it, but other than that, damn, this thing looks good. Taking a look at the midsection of the figure, again, the sculpt, fantastic. All the detail in his little pants there. We see his straw body in the middle, his straw arms kind of hanging out, and all the tattered rags around his forearms look really, really nice. Around his waist looks good. The upper legs all look nice. The scythe itself, it's okay. It's a bit more cartoony than the rest, and the rest is pretty cartoony, but it's got a nice kind of Scooby-Doo horror feel to it, which I really, really like. This is the type of Scarecrow I've always liked from the comics and would love to see come out on the big screen. And finally, taking a look at the legs of the figure, again, scythe. Very huge. It's kind of got that lightning kind of look to it in its design for the Twister Strike, I guess. It's got the little spikes at the end of the wooden handle, which would have been nice if they would have painted those silver to go along with the actual blade. The legs, again, sculpted really well. Love the feet. I like how they kind of bow-legged and inset. The fact that we got the laces painted this nice corn yellow color, I think that looks really, really cool. All the wrinkles into everything, very nice. You got to get him in the right pose here to get him to stand right. The fact that he's got any kind of articulation from this era of toys is pretty amazing. For comparison, here we have the Twister Strike Scarecrow with the Beast. And as you can see, he's a lot taller than a Marvel Legend figure, which I don't mind. I think it works. The Scarecrow should be kind of weird, tall, and lanky, and this definitely fits that bill, which I absolutely adore. And I think this figure works a lot in a lot of different Batman setups and figure lines. So if you can find him, man, he'll look good on your shelf. So is the Twister Strike Scarecrow from the Legends of the Dark Knight series by Kenner, circa 1996, something that you want in your Batman collection? I'm going to say yes. First of all, look at it. It's awesome. The sculpt is fantastic. We got some nice coloration. It was really geared to compete with the McFarlane toys back in the day. I think Kenner did a very good job at it. It still looks good today. The play gimmicks on it are pretty good. He can spin around with these little scythe. He's got some articulation to him. The fact that he's got that really wicked and evil looking light piping is amazing. I think they could have done a little bit better with the paint on it, but again, this was back in 1996. And they really used the colors of the plastic a lot to really pull out the paint, the coloration instead of adding the paint, which works for the Scarecrow here. It's a lot of different browns, and I'm okay with that. Again, the detail work is absolutely amazing. If you're a Scarecrow fan, I think this is something that you would really, really like. It's relatively inexpensive to pick up. I paid a total of $6 for everything here. $4 for the figure. I ordered the scythe for $2 off of eBay. I've seen them in box go anywhere from about $16 to $35. So he's not too terribly expensive, and he's totally worth it. The size is really nice. The durability of it is just an all-round good figure, and it makes me wish that they still made these type of toys today. So there he is, the Twister Strike Scarecrow from Kenner for 31 horror toys in 31 days!
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Don't forget to subscribe and share, like us on Facebook, and look for more videos in the future.